Hi, this is Captain Al Lorenzetti for skimmeroutdoors.com, Trophy Fishing Tackle, Ramsey Realtors, Bergen Bay Docks, and All Pro Charters. And today we're filming in front of a live audience here down at Trophy Tackle. It should be fun. So if you hear background noise, we got Eric over there making noise, just ignore it, Anyhow, talk about the weather first. Friday looks like it's going to blow pretty hard out of the east, so that's going to be a little bit tough offshore for sure. And even inshore might be a little bit tough, but then it looks like Saturday is a real good day. Still east, but only 5 to 10. Seas in the ocean 3 feet. Sunday, like no wind, but just a chance of some showers in the morning. So it's an okay weekend. Like I said, Friday would be the toughest of the 3 days. As far as fishing goes, last week it was red hot offshore around the Bacardi on the tuna fish. So I'm expecting that's going to be hot again this week. There were also some, that was bluefin. There was some bluefin over by the Coimbra wreck as well. Atlantis Canyon is hot with big eye tuna. There's a lot of fish around. And I have to say this year, I have never seen as much bait as I see this year, both in the ocean and inshore. Schools of bunker, schools of threadfin herring. Inshore, there's peanut bunker and spearing and sand eels, just clouds of them all over the place. So I think it's going to be really good fishing from here on through the end of the season. Let's see, a lot of green albacore, I call them green albacore, green bonita, to the east of Fire Island. They're fun, light tackle. Guys are catching them on bottom fluke fishing. Sometimes they're up pushing up the bait up on the surface, so be prepared with a light spinning outfit with small, like a cripple herring jig on it, and light leader, fluorocarbon leader, like 15-pound test should be just about right for them. And the fluke fishing got hot again this week. I mean, I'm catching big fish, not a lot of fish, but I'm getting big fish. Yesterday I had a fish 10.5 pounds, a 6, a couple of 4s. Today I had an 8-pound, a 5.5, and a 4, dropped another big one. But it's, when you're fishing for those really big fish, it's a methodical kind of thing. You're fishing special baits, you're fishing specific areas, and but they're there. There are fish there. I heard a few decent fish caught on the offshore reef as well. So fish are around. A lot of sea robins, you got to deal with that too. But it's certainly worth getting out there and doing some fishing. So looks like a fairly decent weekend. There's some fish around to have fun with. Sea bass also, I think, went to 7 fish now. And if you can find any pieces that haven't been hit for a couple of days in the ocean, you're going to catch some nice sea bass as well. All right, we're down here. Product of the week. This is kind of cool. It's called Braid Aid. When you're fishing braid, spinning tackle, especially when you're throwing, heavier lures like 3 or 4 ounce plugs or metal jigs, the tension when you hold that line and you're going to cast and release it tends to want to rip your skin off the finger that you use. I'm a lefty, so it'll be my left pointer finger. So this Braid Aid is a patch made of like a nylon material with a real sticky glue on the backside, which when you take it off doesn't stick to you, but it does stick very well even if your finger is wet. So this is going to protect you when that line rips out from underneath your finger on your forward cast when you're using braid line. Even if you're using mono and you're doing a lot of casting, it'll still be helpful. So anyone who does any amount of spin tackle casting, this is the product to get down to Trophy Tackle. They just got a whole bunch of them in, and I really think it's going to be a hit. I'm certainly going to buy a couple of them. So that's about it for this week in front of the live audience. Worked out pretty well, right, Tim? So have a great weekend, catch them up, and be safe.